Welcome back to the Sunday Footy Show. Yeah, take note here, Nathan. Take note here. Now, I didn't watch the Richmond-North Melbourne game last night. I actually watched the movie Mission Impossible, which was pretty similar when you think that Richmond cruised to victory and it was Mission Impossible for North Melbourne.
Oh.
Okay.
They were terrific. Right from the start, TJ, it was that manic pressure that we've come to expect from Richmond for 3 years. North Melbourne had no answers. Joining us, though, Mabior Chol was terrific last night. Mabior, thanks for your time.
No worries, guys. Thanks for having me.
What a performance. It was basically over at quarter time. What set it up for you, and was the focus going in just to put North Melbourne under as much pressure as you could because they just couldn't cope with it last night?
I wouldn't say it was over by quarter time, but yeah, I mean, as a group, we had a really simple focus, and that's to bring our pressure. It's something that hasn't been really to the extent that we like for the last couple of weeks, but yeah, last night was, it's a great team performance, and yeah, our pressure really showed for 4 quarters.
Well, let's take a look at some of the highlights from last night, and Billy's already mentioned it, but it was some of the lesser lights that set it up. I thought Castagna was great. Pickett started in the centre square. He kicks the first goal there. And it was just Richmond's ability to win it from the centre bounce, lock it inside 50, and then North Melbourne just had no answers getting it out the back. But the opportunity, Mabior, for some of, I guess, your less light that haven't had the experience that some of you others have with the injuries that you've got is invaluable for you.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday we just had a focus is just to set up behind our attack, and yesterday was a great, way that the boys really set up, and just able to lock that ball inside 50 and give us more forwards a chance to play to their strength was awesome. And I guess injuries for me is just about me, taking my opportunity with Nank out, so I'm just trying to really play some good footy for now.
Mabior, breaking into a successful team, as you've been required to do, have you gone over that line now where you actually feel as though you do belong on an AFL venue?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, for me, it was just about getting a couple of games under my belt and trying to feel more comfortable at the level. And I think the more game I keep playing, I think the more confident I become out there. So it's just all about taking my opportunity as well.
Hey, Mabior, you don't look like you lack any confidence. Talk us through the current hairdo you're rocking at the moment.
Yeah, the hair. It's been getting a lot of questions lately. But, before I did have the red, I did have the white kind of blonde hair. So, but, like I said, last night I'm more of a Paul Pogba fan. So, as you can see on the screen there, I thought I wanted to change it. And the boys really wanted me to go red as well. So I didn't really hesitate to go with the colour red. The boys are loving it, and I'm kind of enjoying it as well.
Now, we'll get back to your footy in a moment, but I'm intrigued by your nickname, Two Phones. It's one of the more unique nicknames going around. Ooh. Sean Grigg gave you this one, I think. Are you able to explain the story on air?
Probably not.
Oh, probably not, I reckon. But,
okay.
If you guys do have time, probably ask Grigger, because he's the one who came up with it. Even Richard will know the story about it.
Actually, right. I think it's 3 phones, to be honest. But tell us your story, mate. You come from, of course, Sudan, and then you went to Egypt for a couple of years, and then you came to Australia, and you actually got picked up from Brisbane, mate.
Yeah, so obviously I was born in South Sudan, and then moved to Egypt about the age of 3. Because things weren't really settled back at home, and Mum and Dad wanted to get out of there and, just to give us a better life. So... I lived in Egypt for a couple of years, and and then we were just waiting to get accepted to move to Australia. So with our visa getting accepted, so that finally happened, and then moved to Brisbane at the age of 8, and obviously Brisbane is not a big footy stage, but I just decided to play with AFL because I really enjoyed the game, and that's how I made a lot of friends through that as well. So.
And tell me, are all the Sudan boys, are you tight? We see the Indigenous boys, they're all very tight, but, with Aaliyah and Majak and all that, do you talk to each other every week?
Yeah, I mean, we are very tight. We do have a WhatsApp group where we do stay in touch with each other, check how each other's going. So,
yeah, good.
I mean, with us just having that little bond, because... with everything happening right now, it's very important on us to check on each other how everyone's going. So it's awesome.
Good.
Mabior, it's a strange season this year, but Lordo said off the top of the program that Richmond bat really deep into their list. 13 players had more than 15 disposals last night, and when you're doing that sort of thing, you've got to be cherry ripe for another premiership tilt this year.
Yeah, I mean, with like footy nowadays, it's not really just focus on the 22 stars that play every week, but yeah, just with our football club, we have a really good program that's happening down in Melbourne as well for a couple of years now. And yeah, as you can see, there was a few boys that came in playing, just playing the role and just being excited to be out there. And yeah, it was just the depth that we have in our program. It's working really well.
Which makes it really hard to do the votes, Brownie. I always struggle with Richmond games because it's so even. But Egmalesi Smith was sensational, his best game at AFL level. Bolton, terrific as well. Castagna was great. And Grimes, we're going to get to, Damo was reported, was also very, very good across half-back last night as well.
All right, Mabior, thanks very much for your time this morning. We hope to catch up soon.
No worries. Thanks, guys.
All right, thanks very much.
Mabior.
Mabior Chol joining us there from the Richmond Footy Club, and great.
He's an unbelievable talent, and his foot skills for someone his size are as good as anyone in the competition.
Where should he play? What's his best position?
I think he needs to be flexible to get a game, so that relief ruckman and forward line.
Can you see him staying in now?
Yeah, I think so. I think Nankervis and Soldar wouldn't go that big again, so I think one or the other.
Yeah.
And then Chol as the relief. Yeah, I like it.